Hello guys, so my name is Prayoga. So for today's, I'm gonna talk about podcast for my middle test that Mr. Wahyu gave to me. So I have Prayoga with me, or I usually call him Litu. So Litu, you may say hi to my audience.
Hi all.
So for today's, we're gonna talk about hobbies, and I'd like to ask him about several questions. So without any further ado, let's get just started. So Litu, what do you usually do when you have a free time and just stay at home or doing something?
Well, yeah, I usually just. Are we talking about all my hobbies here?
Yeah, I'm asking about your hobbies.
So, if you're asking about my hobbies are playing games and also read a lot of comics. But if you do ask me about what I do when I have spare time, well, yeah, I usually sleep.
Oh, so which one do you prefer? Doing your hobby or just sleeping?
Well, I'll prefer if I could do both of them at the same time, but well, as you know, no one can playing game while they are asleep, right?
But we also know that laying on the bed also can be say asleep. You can even play with laying on the bed. So it's kind
No,
of
no, no,
yeah,
no.
you can call
It's not works like that. You can't just playing game with your wide eyes open when you call it sleep. As you know, when you sleep, your eyes is mostly closed. So how could you say it's playing game with sleep? It doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's just move it.
Okay,
It doesn't make
alright,
any sense.
Alright. So
Let's move to the main topic.
so I'm gonna ask you about. You say just that you were love to read a comic. So what
Sure.
kind of comic you usually read for?
Well, I usually read more like a fantasy. It could be manga from Japanese or manhwa for Korean.
Yeah, it's me, son.
Well, that's different. That's different story.
Oh yeah.
But I still do love it.
Oh yeah. So kind of anime as well.
Yeah, anime is good. You should try.
Oh yeah. Do you like Naruto's,
No,
One Piece, or even
no.
Dragon Ball?
It's a normal anime. You should watch Aohana. You don't call that after stories. And more of it.
So I don't interest
It's
about
good.
anime actually. So what is the benefit if you read your comic or just lay on the bed? What's the benefit for your life?
Wow. If you read the comic, it's a part of studying. But mostly, I'll tell you first that the comic I usually read are mostly written in English. So here I am. I learn new vocabulary if I don't know. I will use Google Translate to know the meanings. And also, if you ask me about what kind of Japanese or anime I watch or what could benefit me from them, I could say what should I say? Yeah, I understand a little bit about what the characters say in anime without reading a subtitle.
Oh, so it just kind of you learn from listening.
Surely.
So you just remember what they said and
Surely.
know the meaning.
Well, as the people say, you learn by doing. You learn and discover is more imprinted in your mind. It's easier for you to redo it, remember it, and use it after that.
Oh, so whatever. Beside of all, you just read the comic, or also you watch the manga or the movie about anime.
Yeah, but sadly, lately, I've just rarely could watch few movies because I don't have much time left. I still need few tasks to do, so I don't want to really talk about it. But yeah, I still do watch anime.
So it's a part of your life as well. Yeah. So it's
could
also
put it
can
like
be
that.
it's also can be called by your passion, isn't it?
Yes, that's it.
So beside of all, I just having some real activities. I mean like hobbies or sport.
Ah, you talking about sport right now?
Yeah.
Aren't game also a sport?
No, I mean it's not. I mean real sport. It's not e-sport.
Okay, so the sport that I usually do, also do jogging a few times in a week. And probably to keep my body in shape like this.
You have muscle on you.
Surely, wanna see?
No, I don't interest in your muscle.
So yeah, basically I do jogging and sometimes like playing with skipping, so keep your body good.
Uh, it's kind of it sounds good, but
Yeah, I do work out sometimes in a week.
what kind of workout? If I may know about it.
I already told you.
Now, beside of all, except of this all like skipping, we all know that you are also have a boxer glove. Are you just
Nah, I did never use that. If you're talking about the other activities that I do that I could say is part of, exercising,
yeah?
I should say that cleaning your house is also part of exercising.
But I'd like to ask you, have you ever cleaned your house?
Ooh, most of the time.
Most of the time. So
Yeah.
you said before you just lay at the bed play your game. You didn't even mention that you clean your house either.
Like, what should I? I don't want to brag about it. Like, oh, I do a lot of positive things. I like to people discover about me. I don't want it to brag about it. Like, oh, he's so talk a lot. So, yeah, it doesn't really matter. What's matter is you do it, right?
Yeah.
Are you doing it too?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah. It's kind of good things when you just getting tired
Sometimes.
or getting busy.
He said sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. So guys, don't be too much believe in his opinion. I mean, what did he say? So I know the most. So beside of it, I'd like to ask you.
What again?
I'd like to ask you about what's your opinion about the hobbies? Is it good for our mentality health or no?
Well, you certainly do. If you got tired of something, similar like that. So you could say hobby is one of way to release your stress.
So we're gonna take a conclusion that it's good for our mental health as well.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you get busy or just have a tiring day and you take your time or waste your time in playing games, is it just make your day even more tiring or just
Okay, first of all, it's not. But I don't know, it's depend on people. If you say that you like this and you don't like that, but other people say they like that but don't like what you do. So it depends on people. When you like something and dislike them, when you say you're tired, but this is the way you to release your stress, may other people may do the opposite. So I guess yeah, that's it.
just only that?
Yeah? And what else are you hoping for?
So I hope for some things that you may explain a little bit more maybe.
Like what?
I don't know, because I just asked about your opinion, so I don't know your opinion either
Opinions about what's again?
about as I said before, mentality health related with hobbies, and also yeah, as I said before. So just forget it, So I'm gonna ask you one more time. One more question about the nowadays about pandemic. While the pandemic, have you ever doing your real hobbies like jogging, skipping in this pandemic?
Surely, I have a lot of time.
So just before you say that you don't have any you don't have a lot of time, you have to do some task, this task you said before.
If said before.
So
Like-
now you have a lot of time, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, it's like a clean plan, as we say.
No. It's different. When I say I was busy, it means you're busy on a certain day. Like COVID-19 is just not happening in 1 or 2 days. It's almost a year, and I guess almost 2 years ago.
Yeah. So that's all this I would like to talk ask about you, about your hobbies actually. So for me,
Oh yeah.
for me there's nothing I can explain about my hobbies because it's my privacy as well.
Hey, what about my privacy?
I don't care with your privacy. So guys, thanks for watching this video podcast. So if you would like to ask me a little bit more about the hobbies, so you can just comment below. So thanks for your attention. See you next time in the next videos. Goodbye.